I'm Bacak-Egbo, historian for Oakland County Parks. Join me now for an episode of History in Our Parks. Why are people swimming in Farmer Vantine's cornfield? A White Lake Oaks County Park mystery. Like all our Oakland County parks, White Lake Oaks was once farmland. For many, many years, it was home to the VanTeen family farm. That farm had a large farmhouse, a big barn with a silo, and many outbuildings. They were located right where the northern parking lot for White Lake Oaks is today. There were farm fields to the south of the house and farm fields to the north of the house. This particular photo from 1925 shows the northern fields. But a big change came in 1926. And by 1927, this shows that people were swimming where the VanTeen cornfield once had been. What had happened? To answer that question, we need to go back in time. In the 1860s, Jacob Vantine came with his family and they settled on a farm on the eastern border of White Lake Township. Sadly, Jacob Vantine died in 1865, just a couple of years later. His widow, Loretta Vantine, took over the farm and ran it for many, many years with the help of her son, Albert. Loretta died in 1876, and Albert Vantine continued to run the farm, something he would do for the next 50 years. Albert Vantine was known as a very hard-working farmer. He and his wife Sarah were well known, well respected, and well liked in their community. They had one son, Elmer. They had hoped that he would take over the family farm, but Elmer had different ideas. He was not interested in farming. He was interested in business. In fact, he had been one of the founders of the Detroit Business Institute, something he ran for several years. In the 1920s, he did return to the farm, but not for farming. He had something else in mind. Elmer had noticed that recreation was growing in Oakland County. Golf courses were being built. What was really driving the recreation business were the lakes of Oakland County. Lakes like Lakeville Lake, Lake Orient, Orchard Lake. It was the lakes that were pulling people, particularly Detroiters, to Oakland County, where they were spending their weekends enjoying the lakes of Oakland County. Elmer Vantine decided he wanted a lake. He got a group of investors together, and they began to purchase farmland around little, tiny Lime Lake. And then, with the help of a dam on the Huron River, Little Lime Lake became gigantic Pontiac Lake, technically a human-made lake. And that's why, in 1927, people were swimming in Farmer Vantine's cornfield. But wait. If you have a lake, why not have a golf course to go with it? And that's exactly what Elmer Vantine did. Where the southern fields of the farm were located, he built Twin Lakes Golf Course. Of course, today that's White Lake Oaks Golf Course. But once upon a time, it was home to the VanTeen family farm.